Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Khud, where I have just had a terrifying little journey. So when I loaded up the game, my plan here was to load up the game, take a moment to pour over our inventory, consider our options, and then start the video and figure things out, get Mythter out of there in one piece. When I loaded up the game, the character instantly died. Like, we didn't get a turn, we didn't get even a second, it was just bam, you are dead. And I could see in the combat log in the corner that we had taken a bunch of hits from electrical discharge again. So, like, all of the Asphodelites had gotten their cooldowns back and had gotten to take a turn before we loaded in, or the previous turn got repeated or something. And that's a dumb, frustrating way to lose such a very developed character after such a long time, right? So, I immediately tabbed out and was like, and did some looking around on the bug report forums and stuff, trying to figure out how to get the game to back up a turn so that I could fix it. You know, there's all these debug commands and stuff in the game. They don't have anything like that, but what I did figure out is that apparently, at the screen that says you died, you can Alt F4, and it won't yet have saved that you died. So I've done that, and our character does still exist here. And then I went and turned on a debug option that I was advised to enable that makes it so that if your character would die, the game has to ask you if you're cool with that, and you can say no. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work. But we're gonna try it. I'm gonna load us in here, and I bet we're gonna instantly die again, and then I'm gonna tell the game I'm not cool with us dying, because I am more than okay with cheating a little bit if we have to save a character this developed from dying to a dumb bug. If, after we survive the bug, we totally get killed anyway, that's fine. I deserve that. But I really, really, really don't want to lose Mythter after all this time in development to a bug. So, let's see exactly what's going to happen here. Yep, so you load in, and you can see immediately you died, you were killed by an Asphodelite, taking all of this electrical discharge damage. So, fingers crossed. Do you really want to die? No. Okay. Interestingly, that made me tumescent. It gave us... Why do we have 142 health? Oh, you know what? Did we take 142 damage? I'm trying to remember. When we quit the game, we were at 50-something health, right? I wonder if we took 142 damage in total electrical discharge. Can I see the log? Is there a way? Does page up? No, page up doesn't scroll the log back. I'm wondering if what it did is it just rewound the damage from a full turn of electrical discharges, and so we're at the amount of health that those would have done, despite the fact that we wouldn't have been at. Despite the fact that this is more health than we were at when we took the damage. So yeah, I guess when you reload the game, all of the enemies around you get a free turn, even if they had just had a turn. That's an oversight. They should fix that. I'll make sure to make a report after this. But it looks like we can just continue on from here. So that's going to make it a little easier to survive, and I do feel a little bit bad about that. What are we going to do, though? What's the move? It takes them a while to get their charges back. So, we have a couple of options. We could drop a defoliant grenade at our feet. But what I was thinking we might do was... Oh, we don't even have one. I was thinking maybe this is a time for a rubber gum injector, right? Because those make you immune to electricity. But I've forgotten, apparently, that we don't even have one of those. Well, we can certainly salve injector and then... We don't have... Yeah, we don't have that yonder plant that you can eat. I don't have a way of teleporting. So we are going to have to probably fight our way out. That said, there's just like exactly enough of them to surround us, so we only need to get through one of them to escape. So yeah, maybe it's like jam a salve injector and then just try to cut one of them to pieces really quickly. Or maybe it is the defoliant grenade. What do I have equipped right now? A high explosive grenade. Not the right move. Alright. I'm pretty bummed out about not having rubber gum here. The rubber gum was definitely my plan. Let's hit a salve injector and just try to punch our way out. We have the Eigen rifle equipped and it's full. But also, our two-handed carbide hammer does have considerable base penetration. Are any of them wounded or anything? No, they're all rated as trivial. Alright, I'm going to try to kill the one to our left and then just run for the edge of the screen. They are having a hard time hitting us normally. Am I doing damage? He's dazed. Oh, right, he's covered in spores. That thing's happening, so that's good. Oh, Intimidate. I'm going to conk this one. And then I'm going to hit the Intimidate button, and we're going to see if that works. That's a pretty good plan. The Soothing Tingle fades. Okay. They ran away. Actually, it looks like some of them might even have teleported. So we're going to take this opportunity to sprint. Sprint away from all the dangerous plants. That gibbon looks mad. Nope, he's covered in blood, but he's fundamentally friendly. And we're gonna move to the edge of the screen. I can fight the asphodelites, but we need to be in a position here. I'm pretty sure that this will prevent them from surrounding us. I do want to say that I think it totally sucks that it's possible for them to completely surround you and electrical discharge you in a single action. Like, there should be... I know the whole point of the game, the whole point of this kind of game is that, like, terrifying things can happen to you, but it does feel from, like, a fairness type perspective, like, there should be, I don't know, a system in place that makes it so there's never more than, like, 5 asphodelites on the same screen, just so that there's no universe in which you can get completely surrounded by them. You know, it feels bad. So we ended up taking basically no damage at all. Oops, that's not what I want. Shoot the enemy that's adjacent to you, you big idiot. Oh, here they come, teleporting in. Yeah, we took basically no damage between that first initial burst and us just now getting re-teleported and electrocuted upon. So I think we would have been fine either way. Like, I think even if we had acted by hitting the salve injector at 50-something health, we probably would have been alright. That turned out to not really be so bad. It's just that one big surprising hit. But it is a shame that we had to do a thing there to basically cheat. Alright, what's it? Can we just kill an irritable palm with our hammer? Does that work? I can stun it, so yes. Basically, anything that I can apply a stun to. They do hit fairly hard, though. Alright, I'm going to try to finish this one off. Okay. 287 XP. That's not bad. I want to rest. Can I rest until healed right here? Because I can't actually see any enemies. Yes, okay. Still teleporting asphodelites around here. So we have a laborer's security key, and it's red in our inventory. Yes, okay, that does allow us to pass red doors. Ooh, is this a fancy one? That's Asphodel himself. He is hostile. Asphodel called the Lovely. We're supposed to be trying to talk to this guy, aren't we? Like, will he? No. Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to try something. We're going to intimidate. And then I'm going to sprint. we're going to get off screen. Because we've seen in town once or twice that doing a thing on a screen that makes the townspeople angry, leaving the screen and coming back makes them not be mad at you anymore, but it's looking like that's not going to work here. They, they seem to be pursuing me. We're going to juke. I'm going to hit another salve injector. Boy. I was defending myself. Take control of the grounds beneath the spindle. Do you think it'll work if we just kill him? I mean, we could just kill him. It's not really my plan. I wanted to... They were talking like this was a diplomatic mission. And I want to resolve it that way. How many turns are we? 54 turns from being able to sprint again. I feel like the cooldown on sprint's a little long. I'm going to try getting off screen while further away from them, in the hopes that, like, maybe if we transfer screens a couple of times. The zone isn't building properly. Yeah. Stop and build immediately. That's pretty weird, right? We've never seen that before. I took damage from a Red Death Acacia. I've stepped into a murder plant. Well, I am hitting it. But I'm failing to... No, I'm not failing to penetrate. We've got it down to injured already. I might have to... we got it down to red health. I'm just gonna... Yeah, we'll be able to kill it. I was gonna say, we might have to salve here. Alright, it looks like everything's cool. Let's take a second, rest until healed. Asphodelites teleporting around in other parts of the screen. We're going to come back to this screen. Are they still mad at me? No. Okay, that totally works. Disliked by the Naphtali tribe, well, you and me both, and then loved by the consortium of Phyta and Flowers. Possessed of the enterprising spirit that stirred in Hegelrut ages ago, Asphodel, called the Lovely, recently flitted toward the spindle with Zer Asphodelites in tow, and excuse me, my my esophageal thing is acting up again. Crowned himself Earl of Almond Porch. There's he reposes in Musa Grove, under the great shade, unfurling Zer petals into perfect contours and holding court. So, many of the trees are always hostile. But the Asphodelites themselves, not necessarily so. Will they talk to me like, live and drink? Yeah, man, live and drink. I would give you water if I thought you would take it. So wait, do they get mad at me when the trees attack me or when I attack the trees? I'm going to have to step adjacent to an irritable palm here in order to walk past them like one way or another. So I'm just going to go ahead and... Alright, it's only if I fight back that they get cross. Uh-oh. Don't like this. Can I juke out of a Red Death? Yeah? Yes. Weird. I was expecting that not to work. I didn't want to hit it, you know? Welcome to Almond Porch, traveler who I was recently trying to murder. Enjoy your visit to my earldom. Feast your eyes upon my tall and glorious spindle. Take in the scent of roasted Musa. Are you truly the Earl of Almond Porch? Well, indubitably, for I've proclaimed it so. I mean, yeah, that is how it works. There was no Earl to tell me otherwise. Yeah, the Barathramites would like to lease control of the spindle. Their inquiries into the past have led them here. Lease control of my spindle, you say? Well, well, that's a colossal request. There's no simple price I can assign to such a thing. Were I to grant such a request, you would owe me a great debt, you and several of your allies. So you say. How can I appease you? I will convene a council, the first council of Almond Porch. Send word to 4 of your allied factions. Have them send delegates. Together, perhaps, you can appease me. Okay. Come back in 3 days. Send word to... okay. Your thirst is mine. So yeah, the Naphtali already do not care for me, so I'm not too worried about that. Apparently our reputation with the consortium of Phyta is not so good. Do you have anything to trade? No, he has nothing to trade. Send word to 4 of your allied factions. Does he mean... I mean, like, there's a lot of different ways that could be taken. We could go back to the Barith... What does allied mean? Does dogs, like... Because, like, we're definitely there with the mechanimists. Revere you and consider you one of their own. I guess if it's everybody who's green, pariahs like us a lot, too. Wow, Snapjaws really don't care for... I've killed a lot of Snapjaws. Trolls have a problem with me, which I can understand. The villagers of Karana have a green one. So he said send word to 4 of your allied factions? Do we... Like, are we literally just to go to factions that like us and say, hey, show up? I mean, I guess let's try it. Gotta wander back out of here first. Oh, no, don't get me lost in the river. Okay, I don't like being near the river. Of course there are hostels nearby. Just let me leave. Okay. So... We want to go back to Karana, then. The villagers of Karana like us. We haven't been back here in a long time. There's that there's that cushion we sat on. So I need to talk to the mayor, I guess? In theory, we would need someone who is of the... Yeah. That's right, that's a zealot. I don't remember... That's a globe. That's an armillary sphere. That's not a globe. Are you an important person? No, you're just a leech. You're an important person. The village elder. Yeah, we do not have the ability to ask him to be a bro. The warden? No. Okay, so maybe it's just like leave and come back in 3 days and things will be settled. I do kind of want to go... Let's go up to the stilt. Because, like, the mechanimists super love us, right? We'll see if I am able to give word to the mechanimists. So let's see. That guy down there is not a mechanimist. He's a coiled lamb. I guess we could talk to the librarian or the pope. I'm going to try talking to the librarian. Yeah, so I guess it's not literally, like, send word to people. Okay, yeah, because if that was the way it worked, if we were actually supposed to, this would work. This would be the guy to talk to. So I guess we'll just come back in a couple of days. I mean, it's probably already been a couple of days. I was not paying attention. I probably really should have been. Let's cook something real fast. Let's have a bite to eat. Preserve my fresh foods? Apparently we having a hell of a time actually doing this. There we go. Oh, that's right. I did have a banana. Okay. And I guess let's just go back? I really should have been paying more attention to the date. But, like, we've traveled such a distance. It must be 3 days. I assume it has been 3 days. This is what I'm going to say to him. It's the 16th of Nivun Ut. Yeah, it took us like 2 days just to travel here from the stilt. Alright, so now we gotta just talk to him. All of these doors are the wrong kind of door. You know what? I'm gonna cook here. We're gonna make an actual recipe here. Just in case. Oh wait, hold on, sorry. That was not a recipe that gives health. We don't have enough for any of our recipes that give health. Well, let's make jerky food. There we go. Max HP. That's what I really wanted. Damn it. Wow, he really knocked me back there. I do not like this thing where I have to just take beatings from the plants and I'm not allowed to fight back. I mean, I appreciate that at least there is a way for me to do this. Oh, I guess we convened the council. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Barathramite Arcanaut? Okay, yeah, so really it was just have 4 friends. Yeah, dogs and... Okay, cool. Well, we accidentally had 4 friends without even really trying. You know, I've been doing heroic stuff for so long. Everybody in the Wasteland loves me, obviously. So what are we doing here? Are you ready to begin negotiations? Yes. The first council of Almond Porch has begun. Choose how to appease Asphodel. Share the burden across all allies. Okay. Spare one faction of all obligation by betraying a second faction and selling their secrets to Asphodel. That's interesting. It gets you a faction heirloom. Invoke the Chaos Spiel. Question marks, but 300 reputation with highly entropic beings. That seems terrifying. I think it would be fine for us to share the burden across all allies. Oh, man. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to press the button that usually goes down. I mean, that's what I was going to move the cursor over. I really didn't mean to pick that, but I mean, I kind of want to... I certainly don't want to betray the Mechanimists or the Barathromites. I think it's dogs. I think we're going to betray dogs. Sorry, all dogs everywhere. This is probably the option I was going to pick, but I'm not 100% sure. All I did was press... I mean, I pressed 2 on the numpad, because that's down. But 2... Even if it had read that as a number 2, option 2 wasn't the betrayal one, was it? Huh. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it's fine. But... so, who's going to give me an heirloom? I'm going to say the Barathromites. I want whatever their heirloom is. The pact is struck. The Barathromites may lease control of the spindle. It says, live and drink, friend. We won't forget this. Gives you a small box. The delegate for dogs says, betrayer, may you choke on your own spittle. We won't forget this either. Reputation with dogs has changed a lot. So much. Is this dog hostile to me now? No, still friendly. Feral dog, delegate for dogs. It's like a hotel for dogs, but instead of a hotel, it's a delegate. Ushir II. Tiny glyphs are inscribed on each exterior face of the handheld box. It's adorned with beautiful maces. There's an engraving of birds being venerated as idols. There's an engraving of winged mammals being lifted up on chairs. Oh, like at a bar mitzvah. There's an engraving of robots being lifted up on chairs. It's a twin robot and bird... No, sorry, winged mammals. It's a twin robot and mammal bar mitzvah. There's an engraving of equines being venerated as idols, and of course an engraving of fish being lifted up on chairs. Fabricates one spitting slug cognitively altered to like you. But what is it, though? So many of the descriptions fail to include what is it, though. It's just like, do I equip it? Or do I always have the rep? It's a tool. If I use it, is it a one-time use? I don't know. I guess we'll hold on to it for the moment. Because I'm worried I wouldn't want to just fire it off, right? I'm going to also, while I'm looking at this, pull this energy cell. Because it's probably not capable of firing the thing anyway. Okay, well, I guess I did it. And hooray for me. Can we, like, chat with the Arcanaut? No? Do I go back to Gridgate? I mean, I can go back to Gridgate. Probably they'll... That was remarkably easy. I guess if you haven't been doing a good job of getting people to like you, it could be more of a problem, but also... I don't feel like I really put any effort into getting people to like me. It just sort of worked out. Oops. Yes. Down, down, down we go. Okay. Let's go talk to these people. Let's go talk to our Barathromites and see if we're... Are we, like, all the way in? Am I allowed to go downstairs now? The spindle is ours. That's right, ours, not yours, because I'm totally part of the deal. This is sterling news, journey friend. I'll go inform Barathrum straight away. Okay, I mean, we're killing it. Did you do it yet? Are we ready to talk? That rumbling. What was it? An explosion? I didn't... What rumbling? Grave thoughts, mister. Listen to me now. Take this keycard, go to Ereshkigal's room, and... Oh, that's the mainframe. It's what she prefers to be called. Go to her room, access Ereshkigal, and scan the shale surrounding the enclave for anomalies. I've asked her to ready her sensors. Update me with what you learn. You may use the intercom in the northeast corner of Ereshkigal's room to deliver your update. Go quickly. I'd soon be disabused of my fears. Okay. Grave thoughts. Where is Ereshkigal's... Oh, hey, there's that rumbling. So I guess I was supposed to move away before talking to the bear so that that event would occur. I mean, the mainframe's probably this huge computer bank up here, right? Are you an Ereshkigal? Yeah, more or less. Sensor access granted. The thin world is open to you. What do you wish? The one thing I can do. Let's scan the surroundings. Intruders detected. I'm sounding alarms. Okay, it would not be good for us to get into a huge fight right at the moment. I mean, I guess my weapons are ready. I'm just thinking like our energy cells are not very full, but we can recharge them. Okay, so intruders, probable attack radii. This is an interesting thing. So I'm feeling I don't want to step in there. So I'm supposed to use the intercom in the northeast part of the room? Is that the intercom? That's a fusion power station. He said intercom in the northeast corner, right? Oh, that's a communications panel. Okay. It's as I feared, mister. Gritgate is being assailed. The Putus Templar must have followed you back from Almond Porch. Those guys are supposed to like me. Let us use the precious little time we have before they arrive to prepare our defenses. With the chrome keycard I gave you, you now have access to our power grid. There are chain laser emplacements and force projectors across the enclave. Use Ereshkigal's reconnaissance to decide which defenses to enable. You can also broadcast an overclock command or activate Rodanis. Is Rodanis the big deactivated mech guy in the main room? Be mindful of the amperage draw, though. If you overdraw the grid, you could cause brownouts. Act quickly, mister. The Templar near us even as we speak. Okay, that seems bad. So... Here's the thing I don't really understand. Is the... how do I... There's a button that makes the thing switch sides. Okay, I can just turn it off with this button. That's fine. So, is that the radius where, like, it said the probable attack radii. Am I to understand that that's where they're going to appear? Or is that where, like, a weapon is being fired? Because that's going to, like, I don't know if it's actually a good idea to turn this on. I don't know if that's the right thing. Here, let's talk to the mainframe. Overclock chromelings. Activated chain laser emplacement. 50 amps. How many amps do we have? Available power, negative a lot. Well. Yeah, remote management offline. Chain, okay. Well. Let's get over there. I mean, I don't really want to stand in the... Again, I don't know if the circle... I don't know what the circle means, actually. Let's activate this one. Okay. Insufficient power. I mean, do I need to check on the fusion reactors or something? Like... That's not a reactor. It's unclear to me. The power system is a little... Is the power actually insufficient? Do I need to be more worried than I am? There's not another laser nearby that's really going to be effective. I'm so leery of walking in the circle in case it actually is the case that there's about to be a big explosion or something in there. Let's turn this one on. That's probably sensible. And since it doesn't seem like there are a lot of guns that are in reasonable spots, let's turn on our dude here. mean, all right, I'm gonna try to activate that gun. And I'm gonna do it from here so that I can run out of the circle immediately. Boy, I sure do wish that I was getting a more useful power reading. So now what? Well, I did it, Otho. Yeah, there are chain laser defenses. Beware of the amperage draw. I mean, the power was reading severely negative before I touched anything. So, okay, here we go. Is a thing gonna happen? Ceiling collapses and rocks come pouring in. Okay, so you really don't want to be in the circle area when the thing ends. What do we got here? What is this? A Banner Knight Templar. Oiled and brushed mail hang across his crooked spine and salient jaw. The color, too, was sucked out of his irises by his tangled lineage, and his wet, rosy lips catch the light and toss it back across a sharp sneer. He's saddled under the weight of the holy rhombus, the most sinister of shapes. Also, did he bring a bear with him? That's a domesticated bark biter. Okay. Well, there's a whole bunch of them. They're all very confused. I mean, let's step down here and start shooting. I want to be really careful when I start shooting. So, Maffeo hit himself with some Hulk honey. I mean, it seems like there aren't really that many of them still alive. I just hit the laser emplacement. Damn it. Mark. Hey, that's a good idea. And then... Well, I hit the new father. I didn't actually look at what that is. I'm assuming from the name it's like a religious... White lips hang from his hooded and overly jawed face in the asymmetry of disappointment. His brow crunches the softness out of his color-sucked eyes. He looks at his new children with a mixture of sharp fondness and disgust. To him, they are small puppets. Their limbs must be curled around their joints with loving precision, or they are splayed open by their own wills, useless and broken. Okay, well, he's still confused. I'm actually like I'm extremely dangerous, is the thing. And the turrets seem to be doing a pretty good job of taking these dudes apart. Are we cool? Is that the bark biter? The thing is, none of it's hostile. No, that's a Barathromite Arcanaut. Boy, they sure all... I mean, I don't mean this the way it's going to sound, but they sure all do just look like bears, right? I'm not the only one. I don't want to get involved. It sure looks like that's just a Barathromite who's attacking a turret for some reason. Okay, are we good? The Banner of the Holy Rhombus. Air circulates and the sheet standard breathes. The edges of the red diamond shrink and lengthen. Blood courses through the arteries of time and into the tissue of the new flesh. Not really a description of the thing I'm looking at. Fullerite plate mail is an awful lot of armor value. I mean, I'll take this, first of all. Secondly, folded carbide longsword, that's fair. Fullerite plate mail weighs 160 pounds by itself. That's bananas. This is probably not that heavy. We'll take that. I might be able to sell that. But, yeah, maybe we're good. Definitely give me this. And, I mean, I'm not going to use this thing. Cool. The power cell. A nuclear cell. Interesting. The fact that would be a source of bit 6 would have been exciting to me not that long ago. Fullerite flake armor. Very heavy. An Urshib corpse, of course. A gentling mask. In wool, paper, and acrylic, the pain of experience is smoothed away into the aspect of a child. Neuronal clamps peek out from the concave interior surface. The mask is fastened by a brass chain, adorned by beads of glass, and branded on the forehead with the holy rhombus, a sign of the price of innocence. Cannot be removed. I'm gonna I'm gonna skip that one, I think. Take this fullerite dagger. We could sell that. So are we good? Something's happening up there. Is that's yeah, that's Aloysius. Oh, there's more guys coming in from that direction. Aloysius seems to be handling it, though. I guess there was a second circle, but it was underneath the text log the whole time, so I didn't see it, maybe? Boy, I'm reluctant to turn on the chain turret in this room. Uh-oh, I think Aloysius just died. Yep, okay. Never mind. I am no longer reluctant to turn on the chain turret. Activate. And then I gotta get in here. I gotta start participating. Suppress. Hold on. Mark you. Suppress you. Okay. I'm gonna keep focusing on this one, I guess. Killed the Chromeling. Killed the glass wall. I mean, I'm doing damage. Dudes are just real tough. Okay. Mark you. Suppress. Oh, God. Am I being shot at by the... I think the chain laser is accidentally hitting me because... directions. Okay. Handled. I may have shot the, I may have shot the mainframe very slightly. Yeah, get that. And then... a longsword, I'll take that. Am I being attacked? Have I enraged? I have enraged the plated chromeling. Here's the thing. The spores, I don't really control them. This might be one of those situations where I need to leave the screen. I'm gonna rack up this stun rod real quick though before I go. No reason not to. You know what? Give me this. All right, I'm gonna try to leave the screen. So the chain laser emplacement is absolutely shooting at me as well. I'm assuming all of them are going to be hostile. Yeah. It's cool. We'll just run, like I said. I'm gonna sprint because we get the extra dodge from it, right? Boy, they got some weaponry and stuff. Ow. I don't really want to have to use a thing. I'm gonna juke because we're about to break line of sight, right? Yeah, we'll be okay. Alright, rest until healed just in case. Are we cool now? Did we reset? Are we feeling friendly again? Okay. Well, I think it's over. Thermal grenade, give me that. Fullerite longsword. I mean, we could slowly sell off everything here. That thing is making me nervous. It does view me as hostile. I don't know why. It definitely shouldn't be viewing me hostile. I'm gonna just ignore it for the moment and loot stuff. Ooh. Is this, that's a freeze ray. Get, obviously. I think that the chef here. I think this is the chef. Well, that's a bad time. Yeah, just grab all. Hold on. Okay, apparently everybody has become mad at me again for some reason. Oh, you know what? I got attacked by the way droid, and I probably spored, and then that means that I've dealt damage to the way droid, and so now everybody feels they gotta have at me. Well, that's pretty bad. It's pretty not ideal. Sprint. Salve injector. And we'll just, we'll be more careful. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hit this salve injector, though. Okay, wounds starting to close. Let's just run like hell. Ow. Boy, that didn't last long. I'm glad I didn't turn on more of the turrets. Also, I love that I'm tough enough to survive this, though. Okay. Rest until healed again. You know what? Do I have a campfire around here? Am I allowed to make camp? Okay. Let's preserve my fresh food. Let's... Sorry, cook from ingredients. Boar jerky plus crab jerky. Just need to get me some HP. Alright. So when I went onto the screen before, they were not showing as hostile. But then all of a sudden, the Waydroid freaked out. So we need to... Not hostile. Is anybody still hostile? It looks like we're cool. Are these Waydroids... These Waydroids are dormant. Which is my favorite way for Waydroids to be. Are we all good now? Oh no, I infected some of them with my fungus. Well, not ideal. Hey Otho. He's still talking about activating the defenses. It sure looked like the attack was over, though. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Also, this ontological anchor. Wait, what? Plutonic metal is etched with a two-dimensional projection of the rhombic dodecahedral honeycomb, allowing it to snap onto the ley lines of the local region. So it's astrally tethered. What is that? But what does it mean that it's an what does it actually do? No, I don't want it. I want to interact with the whole space. Okay. For some reason, the existence of that thing is making that the only thing I can interact with. Okay, here come the more enemies. It looks like they're under control, though. I'm gonna do my best not to get into too much trouble or injure any friendlies. It looks like I need to go around if I want to get to participate here. Damn it. Alright. If the retreating Urshib runs this way... No, okay. Alright, well, they handled it. I'm gonna follow Q-Girl here. I think that's Q-Girl. Oh, no, wait, is that... Yeah. And she's injured, but basically fine. I figured she might run toward the troublemakers if there were more troublemakers. Wow, that's a lot of scrap. I mean, losing Urshib is a real shame. Aha! There are more enemies. Alright, let's take advantage of the doorway. No, what? I feel like when I press... Oh, right, the force barrier. I feel like when I mark something and then I press the fire button, it should start by targeting my marked thing. It should assume I want to shoot at the thing that I just used an ability to make easier to shoot. Okay. I killed one of them without causing any trouble for anybody else. Where'd that guy go? Huh. There was a dude just... Alright, he's above the mainframe. Nope, never mind. He's running away very effectively. Oh man, I'm so worried about accidentally hitting the chromeling or accidentally hitting anything in the room. If we don't use the Eigen rifle, we won't have to worry so much about splash through, but also that means that we like, what else are we going to use? We could use the multi-shot rifle, the carbine, but that's going to spray bullets everywhere. I'm going to actually... we're going to try to get a charge off. I don't remember how long my charge distance is. It's not... I can't charge more than 7 spaces. Okay. I need... This'll get us. a charge will prevent me from accidentally harming anything else. We gotta apply a little bit of precision here. So we conk him on the head. He falls asleep. I should have a massive advantage in melee combat, right? I'm a very good fighter. Unfortunately, he's got that shield, and he is blocking a fair number of our hits, and he's got a pretty serious longsword. Uh-oh. My spores. Please avoid the spores. Please don't walk into these. Alright, he is wounded. We have Conk back again. Looks like our allies are doing their best not to take damage from the spores, which I really appreciate. Alright, you're not hostile to me, right? Okay, good. No, we're friends. You're astrally tethered. Seems to be a lot of that going around. Nope, he became hostile. Cool. Great. Sprint to the stairs? That's the easiest way to leave the screen and come back. They should really fix this issue. Alright, so now I can go back up and we're all good? Yeah. I mean, friendly factions just shouldn't want to fight you. If a little bit of damage flies around, right? So I'm assuming the Knight Commander has to be dealt with in order for the battle to end, probably. Admired by the Barathrumites for uncovering a plot against them. Are we sure? I'm gonna go talk to them. Because, like, they're not hostile to me. Your thirst is mine? Wrap up with Barathrumites. They love this guy. I have a secret to share with you. I know where there are some beetles. Would you gift me your cybernetics credit wedge? Please? Thank you. Live and drink. Let's trade. You have another one. Wow, which you value very highly, and that's fair. I get it. I have no idea how I would afford that. So I can't just talk you guys out of fighting, huh? I had hope there. Because my concern is that you're rated as very tough. I'm not sure I can take you. Okay. Apparently this is where all of the remaining energy cells on Earth are being kept. So, I'm gonna try to trade with somebody. So I would like to, maybe vacate some of my inventory here. Are we fighting right now? It doesn't seem like it. We've definitely lost some Barathrumites, which is very sad. But the dude is just, the big robot man is just AFK in the middle of town, which makes me think that we're probably good. But are all of the Barathrumites dead? I mean, I tried to help. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to help without... Okay, no. People just went to sleep. Okay, so battle over, I guess. Control tilde? I tried to rest until morning, but I guess it was already pretty much morning. Waiting 100 turns. I'm going to try to wait till people get up. Like, wait a couple hundred turns. Okay, Q-Girl's back at her desk. She's still covered in blood. Hasn't bothered to deal with that. Otho's not back in his seat. I mean, he might be dead. A bunch of people died. Hey, Q-Girl. It's time to fight. Are you with me? Yeah. I mean... Yes, but... So I guess we do have to probably fight that guy in order to, like, end the thing properly. I'm just gonna die, man. So if there's an ontological anchor in a space, I'm not allowed to interact with anything in space until I deal with it, which is annoying. Let's trade. Curious about a spiral borer. Let me just offload onto you some of these things that I took because I thought they might be valuable. Also, man, we have a lot of chem cells now. Here, valuable, right? Yeah. What else? I did take a freeze ray. We might need a freeze ray. I mean, I'm making some assumptions about what it is, but I don't think they're crazy assumptions. So that's 262 drams right there. Why don't you give me... I kind of want the thing for the recipe for the spiral board, just because I don't feel like I really know what it is. So, give them something else of value. The thermoelectric cell is really valuable. The nuclear cell is quite valuable, and I don't think we really need it. So 343... This polygel. We should try to figure out what this polygel does. I mean, this might be one of those things where I can only really figure it out by using it. Oh, I don't think we actually need this 8 for a cloak anymore, probably. And the same might be true of... Do we have any of that other... Oh, first of all, I have sandals in my inventory. That shouldn't be the case. Doesn't look like I have anything else. Yeah, alright. And also a gold nugget. And I'll give you some water. How about that? And now we have enough weight limit left that we could go and do some more looting. You learn to build spiral borers. I'm very, I don't have any idea what this is. Is it a melee weapon? Because it's a drill, right? But what does it do? How do you use it? I'm just gonna build it. Because apparently the design's not giving me any more information. Is it just a tool that you use to destroy walls, or? Okay, yeah, it went into my tools area. It's just a 40-pound thing that doesn't describe on it how it is used. It's pretty annoying. Did it have a use option? No, you would equip it, and then I guess just slam into a wall. It's probably a little bit like the jackhammer. I'm guessing because I have to guess, which is dumb, and I shouldn't. It should just tell me how it works. So that's a laser rifle. Okay, hold on. Who's still alive? Neek, Hortensa, Q-Girl, Sparafusile. I don't see Otho anywhere. That's my big concern, is I think Otho might be dead. I'm concerned that the only way to finish this event is going to be an attempt at fighting here, and I think we're just going to get our asses kicked. I guess I have... Let's look at you. What kind of stuff are you equipped with? A laser pistol, 3 weird artifacts, so I have no idea, actually. We could start a fight and run back through the force barrier. I mean, it seems like they can't come through the force barrier, right? Otherwise they would have. So, Can I interact with the mainframe? Yeah, but not in a useful way. Also, I'm assuming that the insufficient power thing is a bug, right? Wow, that's a lot of chem cells. Because it doesn't seem like we've caused any power problems. Yeah, alright. I think the only thing left to do is just fight these Putus Templar. Or I suppose take their side, but I don't really want to do that. I think we could probably, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna fire a shot. And then, yeah, they just can't. They cannot follow through the force barrier. And I can't attack through the force barrier. Am I allowed to turn it off? Is this the emitter? Deactivate. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. I want to lure them into the base. So let's get you in this hallway. And then I'm going to try to make use of my various bullshit tactics like the suppressor. Oh, stupid Eigen rifle. Well, we certainly have enough power cells. I am not concerned about this at all. Replace cell, remove, throw in just any one of the many chem cells we just picked up. Okay, I gotta focus on you for a second here. But I'm not a big fan of the fact that the boss just ran into the building. Mark. Suppress. Come on, just die. At least it should be obvious to everybody whose side I'm on now. I should probably back up one more step. I mean, dude showing up is badly wounded. Okay. Pasted him. Where are you going? Because the other one ran through, it should be in, like, the mainframe room, right? Ah, here we are. Hello. Actually, I'm not going to attack right now. You're just standing here? And still showing up as friendly. I mean, I'm assuming I gotta deal with you. Okay, this laser turret's broken. Turn this one on. I mean, engaged in hand-to-hand combat, too busy for a conversation. I don't know if that's true. You don't seem to be engaged in combat. So people are just going back to sleep. Nobody seems to want to fight this guy. But I'm guessing that that's a bug? Alright, I'm just going to try to kill him. It is a little bit of a shame that I'm going to do a lot of damage to that wall back there. And also, maybe to some of the turrets. Nope, come on. There we go. At least I'm firing in the right line now. My suspicion is that I don't actually need to bother suppressing, because it looks like you've just... Nope, you remembered how to move. Okay. I should probably... Well, I was going to say I should probably change angles, but maybe what I want to do is let him get close and then try to lure him into the hallway. Again, to minimize the damage I'm dealing to the base. Oh god, Q girl. I'm going to try and intimidate. Hey, what a surprise. That didn't work. Conk. Uh-oh. Ow. That's a lot of damage. And I made my save versus stun there. We didn't take damage at least one time when we otherwise should have. That's a lot of damage for us to suddenly take. I'm going to sprint away because I'm very concerned. Oh no. Q-Girl went hostile to us right as we got over to her. That's bad. Okay. No, stop stunning me. Stop stunning me. Oh god. Okay, I don't have any idea what's happening. Is that me? It's you. I seem to be... Oh no, I'm over here. Okay, I've been bashed through a portion of the mainframe. I was right there, right? So I was looking at that flickering space going, is that what's happening? Okay, I'm gonna break line of sight. So it looks like a lot of stuff is broken now. I'm going to go ahead and hit the salve injector. I'm really worried that if I try to run out of the screen, we're going to have a problem with this terrifying boss character killing Q-Girl. But I also kind of feel like I can't stay, right? I think, like, pretty reasonably feel like I can't stay. So let's juke around the corner. It looks like I'm everybody's focus, which is maybe actually a good thing. I'm going to try to lure dude out to the front man. I'm really not getting hit by very much. We have 19 dodge, and we have that passive that gives us +5 dodge versus ranged attacks. I don't really have a move except for continue to run here. Alright, juke is available. Just buy myself a free movement space. Ow. Okay, we'll make it off the screen. I'll be able to reset people's feelings toward me. Oh, except for this chromeling who cannot be convinced to... Damn it! Alright, juke away just to try to buy space. I gotta get upstairs now. This sucks, man. The way people just decide that they hate you forever really sucks. Alright, cook. Let's preserve my fresh foods, apparently. I have some foods. Yeah, actually. Cook ingredients. I don't want to think too hard about where I got this bear jerky. Alright, and now I think when I go back down, we should be cool. And I've lured one of the bear thermites off the screen, which I guess is a good thing, because it means we don't have to worry about the Putus Templar killing him. Where is the threat? So I kind of can't... I can't really fight at a distance without potentially aggroing everyone in town. And I also can't fight up close because I might shoot spores. Alright, I think we're in a position right now where I can shoot without having too much of a risk of angering the townsfolk. I think I hit the turret just now. Are you hostile to me because I hit that turret? No, okay. Let's mark you again. So it's not until I hit a living thing, probably, that they get mad at me. I mean, that would make sense. What would actually make sense is for them not to decide they want to fight me. Did I just take fire from something? Feels like yep, okay, fucking... It should not be the case that the whole town is willing to turn on you because you dealt some collateral damage while clearly trying to help. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to lure this guy back to the entrance. Okay, the turrets are firing at each other now. Everything hates everything else. I just hit spare a fusile for 38 damage. God damn it. Come on. Oh right, I had to turn this off. Let me deactivate the force projector here. Okay. The best case scenario is we lure this enemy off the screen. That would actually be the best thing. My guess is that we're not going to be able to do that. But... Okay, I'm going to charge, even though we don't necessarily want to be in melee range here. Did I not aggro you again? No, you're... You're just not mad enough at me to want to actually fight me? That's annoying. Because I don't want to shoot through him into the room as a whole. I mean, we're gonna switch to the Eigen rifle. I'm not confident, the carbine. I'm not confident that this is not gonna also have the same problem. You know, the triple attack. Yeah, the triple attack is just gonna... So I'm being shot at by turrets. Alright. It's fine. He's coming toward me now. We're just gonna lure him to the edge of the screen. And then I'm gonna come down here. Looks like he didn't go for that. Okay, but this is promising. It's at an angle that's much easier to deal with now. And in fact, I think we can probably switch weapons back if we want. Maybe the problem is that he generated as friendly to the Barathramites? He generated as admired by the Barathramites, despite the fact that it seems like the Barathamite assault event doesn't end as long as he's alive? Let's reload my gun. We're cool, right? Yeah, we're cool, okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have to kill him. I guess I'm not really worried about the turrets. We'll just ignore the fact that the turrets are shooting at me because they don't seem to be able to do any damage. I think the game's doing a phenomenally poor job, though, of like messaging to me what the problem is right now. Because it's possible that this is not it, right? It's possible that this Putus Templar is not supposed to die, but I can't fucking tell what's going on, man. So we're just gonna do this. I mean, I'm getting there. This is gonna lower my rep with the Barathrumites for sure. Oh, you're cursed. I didn't realize that was a thing. So that just... hopefully that just means that your reputations with everything go down and not that, like, there are other horrible effects. I was kind of hoping that by being friendly with the Putus Templar, I'd be able to talk to this guy and... like, the reason I did the water ritual was I was hoping there would be a way that we could resolve this diplomatically. Just ask the Putus Templar to stop attacking. Because otherwise, what is even the point of being friendly? Okay, yeah, you defended Gritgate by making everybody mad at you, and this part of the game feels really broken. Like, really, really broken. Okay, are we... how's things? Are we cool? Okay. So, the townspeople are back to normal. Rest until healed. Are the turrets just going to be in permanent aggressive toward me mode? Because I backed off screen. Okay, no, they're cool now. I guess it's because I had only backed off screen by one space, maybe? Examine. Okay, cool. I do wish that when there's a single thing, like an artifact, in a stack of items, that it didn't prevent you from looking at the rest of the items. So what is this? It's a sharp mastered filigreed cleaver. Okay, this is the cook. Well, we took a bunch of food. I'm gonna leave most of this stuff. Those plastifer sneakers look alright, though. Right, because our magnetized boots... I think I might be better off with these. They give me some resistance. They give me armor and dodge. And the only thing we're losing by not wearing the boots is the move speed and the move resistance. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. That's an upgrade. Here... you know what? Yeah, get. Sure, just stop making me interact with that. Transparent skin. Sure, get. A bionic arm? What does it... a whole new arm. So just +1 strength. Okay, that's a pretty cool one. You make some progress understanding that it is a device. Fullerite hand bones. Wow. That is a much better version than a much better version of this thing than the one that you can take at character creation. Sure, get. And then also just let me look at the stack. Thank you, finally. So a Christial longsword, 8 penetration, 2d6 damage is impressive. And then also there's a laser pistol here. I don't think there's a good reason for me to take a laser pistol, but what does it disassemble into? BCC 4. I'm going to leave it for the moment. Let's make sure that we're looking at all of the corpses, because a lot of people are dead. Q-Girl... oops, that's not what I wanted. Can I talk to Q-Girl now? Okay. Yes. So we defended the Grit Gate. Oh, Otho's still alive. Okay, cool. Journey friend, you have my deepest gratitude. Few human could have defended Gritgate so deftly. Give me time to assess our losses and consult with Barathrum. Return soon. Okay. I will try to do that. The place looks rough. I mean, that was cool. It's a cool event that a big attack happens and they break through the roof and there's guys all over the place, but the way that combat with friendlies involved works is so fundamentally broken. Like, it's so easy to get everybody to decide to turn on you that it's basically non-functional. Like, you just can't engage with combat if there are friendlies anywhere nearby. The game's still in early access. But man, I hope they fix that. I hope they fix that before it goes into full release. I think that is probably where we need to stop for today. That got eventful in a way that I was not really expecting. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, hopefully we will have counted our losses and had time to consider, and we'll figure out what to do next. Frankly, I have no idea where this might go. And we'll see you then.